Hey guys, how's it going? Long time no see. And if you're just seeing me for the first time, hello! So, you remember when Mark watched MA2 and I reacted to it?
I wanna contact him so that
Well, we're gonna do that here. Well, not exactly react, but the first time I watched him play the first game, Markiplier Adventures, when he first played that, I didn't have a reaction recorded at that time. And so, of course, obviously, I watched it already before, which obviously the reaction is a pure reaction won't be the same. So, we're basically just gonna rewatch it. There. So, we're gonna do that. Ah, look at this goober. This big goober right here. This goofball. And this shitty ass menu screen. Alright, there we go. So much has changed. Alright, here we go. Markiplier Adventures. Me rewatching Mark play this game for the very first time. Alright, let's go.
Buddy, my name is Markiplier, and welcome to Markiplier Adventures, a fan-made game by JeffKyler, I think is his name, and I want to apologize to him because I've been so late in getting to playing this game. Mark finishes making...
Yeah, that was true. Like, I think the game came out in sometime in June or May of that time, and he and I even mentioned about it on Tumblr, which I used to be on there at the time, which he did end up seeing the post on there, and probably it took like 2 months for him to actually have this out. So anyway, moving on.
Videos for the day. He's very exhausted and was about to turn off his computer when all of a sudden a random file popped up. The name of the file was mark.exe. Curiosity took over him and decides to check the file, but suddenly... Cut off the music there before it got too crazy. Now, I had some trouble trying to figure out how I was going to record this game, but I'm very excited because I found out a few things about it beforehand. Anyway, it said, "Beware the crazed butt stabber." Oh
no! I had no idea what I was doing. So yeah, like he said, the resolution thing, I don't even know what I was doing. Like, at the time when I was making the game, like, for some reason, I had this thing in my mind at the where, I had each level like separated, like all the viewports, which, if in case you don't know, is basically the view you see your screen around the player, right? So, like, your focus is like, say for example, you have a camera and you're focusing it on a certain object or person. That's basically kind of like a viewport. So, well, anyway, for some reason, every single viewport that I had in the game, for some reason, I decided to change the sizes of the viewports. So that's why it keeps flipping sizes and shit like that. So, like, I don't know what I was thinking. And plus, such a newbie at horror shit. Tell you what, right there, crazy butt Okay.
I'm afraid I might have spoiled that a little bit for myself,
Yep.
but you guys didn't know about it, and also I found out this cool trick because I was playing it over again. Okay, so obviously this game was made in what well, maybe not obviously to you, but this game was made in Game Maker, and I really do appreciate when people make me games, and I am sorry that it took me so long. This was released back in May, and I found out about it in June, but I've been so busy and I got distracted.
Okay, glad I paused it right there. But yeah, that was true. Like I did release it in May, and he saw it in June. That's probably why I thought of May or June. So anyway, moving on.
My butt has been stabbed.
It has.
Boy, isn't that a pain in the ass? Oh, you.
Really, me? Really? So stupid. So cringe. So cringe, this game.
Anyway, so this is where things get a little trippy.
Trippy. You mean cringe? Because I'm definitely cringing right now.
Are you awake? Oh, why does my ass hurt more than my head? You have a wound on your buttocks. Shut up, nurse! I knew that already somehow because I felt my butt. I'm sorry. Can we make out?
Bruh. What the hell, man? What the hell was I even thinking? This is... Okay. Here's the thing. This probably has many wrong levels on today's standards. But, like, at the time, Mark was single, or at least I thought he was single, and freaking, like, it for some reason, there was, like, an occurrence going on in my head, like, hey, why don't you ship him with Nurse? And actually, my character, Leslie, she is this nurse. So, like, I created her as, like, a basis from the idea of Mark's nurse, right? So, like, this is his nurse, and I made Leslie's design there. But at the time, she didn't have a name, so I just went with Leslie because it actually sounded pretty cool. And, but yeah, like, oh, the amount of balls it takes to say that to a stranger you just met. Oh, this is so cringe. Okay, alright.
Yes, I.
Yes!
Well, hi there.
Oh, hi, Jeff.
Here's Jeffrey.
Back in the days of creepypastas, emo phases, we all went through it.
Dramatic pause. Nurse, get out now. Mark, I can't leave you by my side right now. I know what's best. Shut up, nurse. Okay. Mwah. Big giant boobs, big giant muscles. Come on, Jeffrey, bring it on. Anyway, so this is where I had trouble because the resolution of the game keeps flipping back and forth. But either way, there's a lot of cool things to see about this game. This is about the extent that I played myself, so.
Oh god, like, it is weird looking back at this. Like, looking at the freaking, oh my gosh. So, like, obviously, at this part, we're doing a chase sequence. But, I don't know why, like, I mean, obviously, I was limited in game knowledge at the time. And still am. But as far as, like, Game Maker goes, I was very limited. Very limited. And if you look at the cursor, like, it's way too big. Way too big. And freaking, like, and you saw the way Jeff is being shot at with war stashes. There ain't no way of taking pain. No, like, Jeff has thick skin apparently. But I didn't. It would have been cool if he could, like, deflect them, or, like, well, not really deflect, but, like, slash at the Worf stash, just making it be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like, he Star Wars that shit. And also, I even added a freaking jumping trigger on Jeff, like in the freaking like Mark here. But the thing is, I done that just in case Mark tried to jump over him, and he didn't. And I guess maybe other people might have done that too. I mean, or thought of doing it, but limited dummy over here. Alright, moving on.
From here on out, it's totally new and totally interesting. Oh man, like most of the games that people have made about me, there's gonna be a lot of referential stuff to videos that I've done in the past. I'll try to, anytime there is a reference, and someone doesn't know anything about it, I'm gonna try to put links in the description below. I played just a select few of Jeff the Killer games, and oddly enough, unlike Slender, Jeff the Killer never had a really iconic good game, which is strange, because he was a really popular creepypasta character.
Yeah, that was weird.
Also, if you click, you shoot mustaches and it goes poof!
Poof!
You managed to escape the hospital from Jeff, but then you fell into a portal that leads to a magic land. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating. Basically another land that seems more familiar to you, Mark. Me?
Familiar my ass. There was nothing familiar about that whole level that he's fixing to go into. There's nothing familiar about it, except it's a damn city. And a city that I don't know where in the hell it is. So...
where the hell am I?
Exactly!
Well, then, More boxes? Too bad I can't smash. Ah! Okay, I'm dead. I forgot about that guy.
Warstash City. All right.
I forgot to mention that this is where the extent of my knowledge is. So, I have not gotten past this part. Saw you could get me there, Sonny Jim. I don't know what they're Mario guys. I forget Bullet Bill. I don't know what the Bullet Bill guys are doing here. But either way, this is a city.
I wasn't trying to make them Bullet Bills, but I mean, I guess they are.
Territory from here. Hey! No! How was I supposed to avoid that? Come on, you gotta give me a chance. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Yep. Ah! Oh, come on! What the hell's Oh, I'm shooting the bullets and they're blowing up. Oh, I see. Yep. There you go. Sometimes it's just best to spam everybody with giant pink mustaches. Murderous pink mustaches. It's like a batarang, but it's a mustache. Still will kill you very dead. Hope you know.
With your nipples.
So I'm supposed to... There we go. Just... there was another one! Gravity! So strong! Suck it! Suck all my stashes. Sorry that gets annoying. That's gonna happen a lot.
Honestly, though, throughout the whole time of making this game, and the second game, and even the third game, not once has poof annoyed me. Not even once. I'm not even joking. I must be tolerant to this. I must be tolerant to annoying things or whatever, but as far as audio-wise, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why, but it is what it is.
No, not today. No! That's right. Come on! No! Oh, you almost go. I wonder if this is in any way overkill. No! Here we go now. Do I get a checkpoint or anything? Do I get like a little bit of a save? Because I made quite a bit of progress. And now I would definitely like to be able to know that I'm going to be okay in the future.
It's coming up, all right.
No, okay, fine. Well then, is there going to be more? Do I need a hailstorm of pink death?
Pink.
I'm not taking any chances. Oh, good! Yay! Oh, look, it's Wilfred Warftash. Wait a minute, you seem to look familiar. Who are you? Good evening, Mark. My name is Wilfred. I haven't done the voice in forever. Hang on, let me try that again. Good evening, Mark. My name is Wilfred Warftash. That's W-I-L-F-O-R-D. Wait a minute. How do you know my name? And why do you have the ability to throw as many Warfstashes as I want? Oh, why do I have that ability?
I don't know why I misspelled Wilford's name. I mean, it's Wilford, F-O-R-D, as he says, but you gotta continue with the video, Mr. Just do it.
I'm simply part of your subconscious mind. The Warftashes, though, that's more complex. I guess the programming in the game happens to know you like big mustaches. Not ellipses. Creepy, I know. Well, how do I get out of this game? When you reach your greatest foe, your goal awaits you. I'll wish you luck, because I'll expect your need. Wait! Perf.
Oh my god. Oh. God. Okay, so I'm... Oh, man. Anyway.
Huh? Oh, here we go. Yay! Is my greatest foe the Slender... It is the Slender Man! I haven't seen you in a legitimate fashion in a long time.
Same,
By the way, sorry for the mouse pointer being in there. There was no other way for me to record this game without that. And Mr. Slendy Man, you seem to be getting a little bit close to my buttocks. They were recently stabbed by a crazed butt stabber who's much more scary than you are. So don't even try. Just because I suddenly have two buttholes does not mean that you need to stick your tentacles anywhere they shouldn't be.
Oh.
Am I supposed to... Nope, didn't affect him in the least. You would think. You would... Oh. Uh-oh. No. Nice little animation there.
Thanks, man.
I do appreciate the fact that this guy has made all the art for this game, you know. It might not be a very graphically impressive game in terms of, like, the engine, but hey, the art's pretty good. I really like the fact.
But yeah, I mean, that is true, though. Like, I really did put all my work into this, and, like, this whole game took me, like, 7 months to make, and I was still going to school at the time. And graphically impressive, yeah, obviously, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad compared to what I could do now, but, like, I was pretty limited in the engine and whatnot. And there was one commenter at the time commented on the video saying, this game looked like it was made by a 12-year-old. What if it was? Alright, never mind. Anyway.
He obviously put a ton of work into this. Seriously, guy, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for saying that. Thank you. I did put a lot of work into that. 7 months worth. Okay.
And now it's a...
Oh, yeah, right. And also, this black screen was never supposed to happen. Like, what's supposed to come here was, like, literally after that little animation just played, it's supposed to play the, I think it was Mark... I don't know if it was his first Markiplier video, but it was definitely the video where he played Raspy Hill, which, if you don't, those that don't know, is an old indie horror RPG. What the hell am I talking about? Old indie horror game made in Unity, where you just look, I guess, looking at scary mannequins or whatever, and Mark made like a scary Markiplier moment at the end of that video, and it was supposed to be that moment, and it didn't show up. And also, like, and this is going to be like a recurring thing throughout this video, like, there are supposed to be certain moments that are supposed to be played, but for some asinine reason, I don't know if it's the coding in the game, or if it's the people, or if it's anybody's computers and such, but for some reason, like, every single person that I've ever seen play this game, I've noticed that it's different for everybody. For some reason, like, some people, when they get to these moments, it'll play normally and like they're supposed to, but others, like Mark, for some reason, it don't show up. Like, yo-yo games, what the hell? What am I doing wrong? Or what was I doing wrong? I mean, sheesh. Enough of being salty. Let's continue with the video.
The black screen. I waited about 30 seconds, so I'm just gonna get out and get into part 2. Let me, no, come back here. No, get closer to me. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is where I was supposed to pick up, because...
Yeah, and that's another thing. Oh my... So the game, like, the reason the game was split into 3 parts as one big thing, but, like, the reason it's split into 3 parts is because, for some reason, Game Maker at the time didn't want me to have a big game. Like, it wanted, like, I don't know, it must have been some kind of data limit, like, or if I'm using a lot of memory to make the game, which might have been the likely reason, which I didn't know at the time. And it forced me to split the game into 3 parts, and I didn't know about that, or I mean I knew about it obviously, but I didn't know what to do about it at the time. So my best way of going about it was splitting it into 3 parts. So there you go.
There was a part 2 and there is a part 3. Mark was caught by Slenderman and blacked out. He then woke up in a strange place. He knew right away there was something up ahead he wouldn't like. What is it? Oh no. What's up ahead? What don't I like? Oh God! I expected a lot of things, but definitely not that. Okay, Mannequin Factory, I see how it is. So, Raspy Hill is this old, creepy video that I made. I love how they explode. Oh, phantasmical. There's a link for that in the description as well. Oh, what is that? Well, what was that up there? Is that an elevator that I need to find later?
Yep.
Boom, biatch. Oh, I thought I could blow up the boxes for a second. Bam, 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 bam! Fireworks. It's like the 4th of July. Except with dead mannequins.
Yeah, ain't that the celebration?
What's the point of coming down here? Only to kill more manokins? Someone trying to ambush me? Okay, no. It's actually, oddly enough, because it's just a pixelated style game, it reminds me of some of the RPG horror games that I played in the past. You know, it's weird, like, thinking back on all these various games that I've played in the past. You know, I don't even remember half of the games that I played. You know, every time I come across it, like when I'm trying to do a splash screen and try to pick videos out, I usually do them by random. I just, like, randomly select whatever my mouse leads on. I'm like, oh my god! I can't believe I remember this game! I played it so long ago, and it's like...
Wonder if Mark will ever play MA3 when it comes out. I highly doubt it, honestly. And I doubt he even remembered this game or even the second game. And it's really sad. I miss his interaction. And I miss the community interacting with him as well. Okay, moving on.
It's getting to that point in my YouTube career here that it's like I've been doing it so long that some of them they totally slipped my mind, but it's always so cool to see because I look back and I'm like, ah, oh, I was such a dweeb. Still am, so that's good. The dweebishness is very pervasive if you didn't know, especially in the Fishbach bloodline. It's my last name if you didn't know. Some people don't even know my last name. How dare you? How dare all of you? How dare all of you be so awesome and amazing? The greatest fans in the world, in my opinion. Especially for making cool games like this for me. Oh, that almost crushed me. Hey! Hey! Douche! Douche Vader! Douche Vader!
Douche
How about
Vader.
you get over here? Thank you! Thank you! Thank
It's just
you.
Darth Vader, but with a
I don't
douchebag.
actually know where I'm supposed to go, if I was supposed to collect something or if I'm just kind of going on a little murder spree on all these mannequins. Not that they don't deserve to die! But maybe they could get a job in a store that I never go to or something like that.
That's a good. That's a way of keeping them away from you.
No.
All right, cool.
Okay, this is gonna be a hard jump.
Okay, and had an interruption there for a bit there, and friggin' my phone stopped recording and storage file and shit like that. But anyway, back to the video.
Come here! There we go. Oh, why did it go all the way back that time? I didn't. Okay, never mind. You know what? I'm not gonna ask questions about it. I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be another one over here, and I'm like, oh, nope, not today. Not today, mannequins. No, it's ever. Uh-oh, where am I falling?
Oh boy.
Markiplier fell to a set of 2 doors. He entered the one on his left. Mark, if you're reading this, I fully recommend you taking the door on your left because I definitely guarantee you'll love it. That just makes me really want to go on the one on the right.
Well, Robin.
I mean, God, I can't help but cringe at my own voice.
Obviously don't want to follow directions, and since you want to do what you want to do,
Yeah?
how about you just skip to the last level?
Yay! Yay! Wade and Bob, what are you doing here? Wait a minute, no, did I miss something? We're gonna
It
build
wasn't
some.
much,
I
honestly.
wasn't talking to you. Ha 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 ha. We're gonna revisit our statues of Wade. I remember us doing that. Yes, of course I do.
remember.
I was there. You know, guys know I never regretted making my.
Oh my god, like I remember us doing that. Yeah, we were freaking drunk as hell, and we possibly have the chance of not remembering the damn thing. Like, and this was written by somebody that has never been drunk their entire life. Like, what the hell, man?
My statue. Yeah, we could tell. Oh god, I'm trying to do my best, Bob. Hey Mark, I think me and Wade found something over here in the cave. What is it? You better know till we see. Yeah, let's go. Oh, look at them. Oh, I can't shoot mustaches at them. Oh, look at them. Look at them. They're so adorable. Oh my god, and it's totally the statue of Wade up there. That's awesome. But I feel really bad because I feel like I missed out on something. What did I miss out on? It was specifically for me, but I felt as though if he would have said that, he would have known that I would have not gone that way. God, it just kills me inside. What did I miss? Oh, there's a huge hole here. How can you tell? Oh God, why do our minds have to be in the gutter? That doesn't sound like Wade. Wade's mind is usually the most in the gutter. Oh dear. When has Bob said, oh dear? Anyway, is there anything in here?
I mean, he said it once.
I think it's a
one
portal to
time,
another dimension. Good observation. Oh, I want to be here and build something. But I have to get out of this game. I guess I'll have to jump down here. I'll wish you luck, Mark. So do I. Shut up, Wade. Thanks, guys. Well, here I go. What if I jump over it? Oh, sick moves, bro. What are you gonna do? Oh, okay, there's nothing over here. Never mind. How about down here? Okay. Bye. To be continued in the third part. Real quick, I'm gonna actually go back and I'm gonna see what happened in the thing that I missed. So 1 second before the transition. Oh, it's so hot. It's so hot in my room right now. The air isn't working very well. Oh, okay, but I'm here. All right, Mark reading this left. Okay, left. I got it.
You obviously followed directions.
Yay!
And now you are rewarded with a ride with Santa.
Yay!
Enjoy your flight.
Okay.
Yeah. Not only is the audio from that those voice lines terrible, let alone recorded on a freaking laptop microphone, but also Audacity, which is the software I recorded the audio in. For some reason, it did not want to stop recording, and that's why you heard like a little bit of a tap in there. And I didn't even have this freaking mouse at the time, and so I had to, man, do what I can with what I have, but at the same time, like, God, man, so cringe. But this was obviously supposed to be like referencing Stanley Parable, but it's a really shitty version at that. But I did what I could with what I had, so I mean, that's all that's to it.
Yeah! Oh my God, it's lagging!
Yeah!
Oh, the graphics are so intense, they're lagging! Oh, get out of here! Sorry, so Markiplier, it's gonna be finally back. Or my little kitty from
back when Mark did Happy Wheels.
What's that over there?
The good old days.
There's my danger on the horizon! Or Santa drank way too much eggnog and is not doing so good right now.
As if eggnog could do that to you.
Navigating in some capacity because Santa does not do navigating. Santa just lets the elves take care of that.
I let the elves do everything.
Joyfully enjoys the benefits of being the man in charge without any actual responsibilities. Holy crap, your computer must really suck if this is causing it to lag. Hey, come on, Santa, why you gotta be so mean? Do you even realize that you're kind of actually talking to yourself? And that a lot of people think that it's a pretty pathetic act. You know, everyone gets that you're actually me. How am I supposed to do? Oh, I see. The arrow keys, I was using this wheel and these whips on my little elves here. I had no idea. Like, oh, Santa can go super speed. That's where all the frame rate went. Santa was a moron. And don't ever repeat that to anyone because I don't want it getting out that Santa's actually incompetent. Well, Mrs. Claus left me ages ago. And boy, is it lonely up in the North Pole at night. The only thing to keep me warm is the entrails of my murdered reindeer and the kids' nubile, very old young bodies. They're not so nubile anymore, if you know what I mean. How long does Santa have to ramble on and on while this rainbow background of Santa's LSD trip repeats over and over? Good job blocking that little...
Okay, yeah, and that's another thing too, is that you're technically indestructible in this whole little section here. Like, you can literally run into all the enemies and stuff, and I'm surprised not a lot of people caught that, but that's a thing.
Little kitty, all of a sudden you got launched off Santa's sled and fell into a dark land, which you currently need to find someone else to help for. Oh, I missed so much more!
I'm just stomping through the woods with
Oh no!
It wasn't much, but...
Oh no! That actually sounds quite okay. That actually sounds quite terrifying.
Not really.
Okay.
blacksmith.
That's one of my favorite things that came out of one of the, like, least interesting games that I ever played. Oh my god,
Oh yeah. If anybody has a little bit of an eagle eye, looky here. What's that? Hey, got a little bit of what's it called? Continuity over here. Hey. It's a sword from the second game. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
I found the blacksmith.
And he's dead.
Okay. You teleported to the land of Minecraft. Hey! Okay, we've already seen this part, so I'm gonna skip to the third part of the game. Alright, here we go, part 3. Previously on Markiplier Adventures, Mark encountered his friends. Previously on Markiplier Adventures, Mark encountered his friends, Bob and Wade, in the world of Minecraft. But sadly, Mark had to leave them by jumping into a portal in order to escape from the game.
Okay, what's weird is that I don't recall making that typo. I really don't recall that at all. I remember typing it out as Mark and not Mark or anything like that. Like either a Mandela effect there or I've been like so sleep deprived at the time. Okay, moving on.
3, 2, 1, what? Oh my god, it's Darkiplier! It's Darko Donker, the guy that the fans made that I never really publicly acknowledged. Dude, seriously, Darkiplier.
And also, I believe I might be, I don't know about the first ever to make a game that has Darkiplier in it, but I say I, as in I'm on the channel, which I'm clearly not. The game, Markiplier Adventures, I believe, is the very first fan game to have Darkiplier featured on the channel. I believe this game might be the first to do that. So, if you're wondering how Darkiplier got onto the channel, as far as fan content wise, you're welcome.
If you've heard of him in the fan base, it's an entirely fan created construct. I mean, sure, yeah, I made these videos that were supposed to be really creepy, but it was the weirdest thing. Like, Darkiplier started out as this super sinister guy, and then he became like the emo modern vampire roommate of mine that was just kind of angsty and listened to too much, I don't know, Linkin Park or Coldplay or what's the? I don't listen to
You're
music that
way
much, so,
off, dude. You're way off of music genres.
My Chemical Romance, brand new. Dashboard Confessional, Taking Back Sunday, and Death Cab for Cutie.
Yay, I did it! I did it! Wait, who's that?
It's dark.
Oh no. He's gone. He's gone. Or he's here. Oh, nice little animation, dude. That's really awesome. Oh, what the hell is that? That's not good. I know what good is, and that's definitely not it. What? And on that day, humanity got a grim reminder of what it was like to live in a cage.
Okay, now I know he's referencing Attack on Titan, but at the time I didn't even know what he was referencing. I didn't even know what Attack on Titan was back then. So this was completely coincidence. I had no idea what Attack on Titan was. So I know now. We can move on, and yeah.
I think that's what's going on here. Oh my god!
Man.
It's like the guy Musket Man made. The Mark Man, or whatever. I don't remember his name. Oh my goodness gravy! Is this a boss battle? Oh, I died! I thought, okay. Well then.
It just looks like he's giving a back massage, like.
Yay for failure! Let's try that again. Suck my oh! They bounced it back at me. I need to find a better way to go about this. Suck it, you douche! You can't bounce back my mustaches of glory. Wait a minute. Oh. Ah! Oh, I'm so bad. You think you're gonna get me? Oh, you got me! I'm gonna get you. But this isn't very sporting. I need to confront you. Mano a mano. Ha ba 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 ba. Ah! I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Ah, no, no, no! Oh, you thought you had me there? Yeah! I did it. I did it. I killed him.
Another instance. Okay, yeah. At this moment, Once you defeat the Mark's first phase, he goes back underground. Mark looks down. There's a tentacle around his leg, and then he gets dragged into the hole with him. So that's where the second part of the final battle takes place, and it's in a different perspective. And again, like before I mentioned, it's different for everybody for some reason. Where it's either a black screen like Mark's experiencing right here, or it shows the cutscene and then goes straight to the next part of the fight, which is you're falling in the hole, and it's in a different perspective. Like you can actually go in 8 directions. Like say for reference, you can probably see you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, look it up. I was basically referencing the fight against the Dream Guardian in Tact 2, the Staff of Dreams. So, and that battle was a falling sequence. So there you go.
With my mustaches. Very strange. Is that it? Okay, so I'm gonna watch the video, and also I'm gonna add the video in to the video.
Yeah, let's
so it
pretend
seems
like
you're watching
we
it with
actually
me.
beat
Okay,
him.
here we go. Yay! Octodad. Boom! This is really cool.
Thanks, man.
Oh man, that's awesome. I didn't know that I could cause an okay. All right. Take it easy there, Goku.
When it was you.
Was that me zooming off into the distance?
Yes, it was.
Was that Team Rocket blasting off again?
Pretty much.
Hey! Congratulations, Mark. Thank you. Thank you so much for making this game. That was awesome. You've escaped the clutches of this game and defeated the Mark, the opponent of all, from within. Now you are safe and sound in your home. ... Or was it a dream? Oh man, I would be so sad if all of YouTube that I did was a dream. Oh,
Think about that.
that'd be crushing. Either way, you are safe now, but your adventures are not over. Therefore, to be continued. Dude, I hope you make another one. I will so gladly pay it. This was awesome. Seriously, it may not seem to you guys that it's all that a spectacular game, but just from my standpoint, seeing that someone like follows my stuff so much that they made a whole game about it and spent time and effort and probably a lot of it in making this game to get all the references in there because they're such a big fan. And just thank you, man, so much for making this. This was amazing, and thank you guys so much for supporting my channel through this entire time. Check out the videos in the description. I tried to link them in the order that they were presented, you know, throughout the game. I'll do my best there. If I miss a few, let me know in the comments. I'll try to fix them back. But there's one more thing in here that I kind of want to see what it is. So one second. Here we go. Hey, look at that. That video is from some bullcrap I did. Oh, hello, Markiplier Adventures. Called Markiplier in slow motion. Oh, game created by John J. Howell. Oh, okay, his name was JeffKyler, but John Howell, thank you so much, man. If you want to see this video, go right ahead. And that music, God, I have not heard that music in forever. Oh my God. That is so incredible because that particular music was like one of the first times I'd ever put music into an outro. And the first time I did that was for when me and Wade made this sketch comedy that created Wharfstash called The Fall of Slenderman. You can watch that down below. It's one of the first things we ever did. It's really poor quality, but you know, in my heart, it's just like one of the coolest things that I've ever made because I knew nothing about making those types of videos, and that was awesome. Anyway, message to Markiplier. You've inspired me to do better and inspire other people. I one day want to be like you, be a force for good, and raise money for charity. Just like your fans, we all care and love you, Mark. Feel free to contact me anytime. John J. Howell. Seriously.
I must have been a greedy son of a bitch, wasn't I? trying to hog Mark's contact information. Just, Mark, you're gonna work with me now. But no, that didn't work out that way, and man, I remember that being an actual aspiration I had, and like, I really did want it to be like feel like I kind of lost my way a little bit. Like, I never got to donate to charity like I say I would, and like, I hope I'm a force for good. I'm not like God or anything, but I try to do what I can to cheer people up, or at least my group of friends around. I mean, that's at least enough to me. And I just hope, I just hope that one day I could just try to actually live up to that one and actually be a legit inspiration, not only for you guys, but for myself too. And a lot has changed over these years, and I miss talking to Mark too, and Lixian, my friend Lixian. If you're just now realizing, like, it's like, what? Jeff friends with Lixian? What? But no, really, he's a cool guy. Love his stuff, and like check his stuff out and all that stuff. But yeah, I miss talking to those guys. Obviously, Mark's not much in the picture, but I mean, Lixian too. Like, yeah. Wonder if I'll ever make it with the big dogs. Not that it really matters to me, but okay.
You are awesome, and fans like you are the reason why I keep moving forward. I would be nothing. Oh man,
so quickly, and I don't even know how it happened.
I think this is 50,000.
You did it. So thank
God,
you.
I look so young.
And as always,
man.
I will see you in the next video.
Oh,
Bye
so
bye.
Cool. Bye. God, I look so young.
And to think he has long hair
how much
now.
I've
Damn.
aged in 2 years. Oh, that's so cool. Everyone check out his YouTube channel. JeffKyler14 is his username. God, that's so cool. Oh man, I'm tickled to death by it. It's the coolest thing. Oh, that's crashed. Okay, that did crash. But it's the coolest thing. Just seriously, thank you guys so much for being awesome and just being great fans. You are so important to me, and this channel is so important to me, and what we do is so important. So thank you so much. And also, I've said it a lot now, charity livestream this weekend, July 12th. If you're watching this in the future, obviously you missed it. Anyway, there'll be more in the future. So just thank you guys so much for giving me this chance. Thank you for making this game for me, and thank you for all the stuff that you have made for me in the past. There's just
And thank you, man, if you're watching this. Like, thank you for playing my games, and thank you for doing everything to inspire me and the millions of other people. Just thank you, man. Thank you. And yeah, and I really wouldn't be anywhere without you, dude. Like, I could say the same for a lot of others too. So, I mean, we really should collaborate, man. Like, we really should. And I mean, there could be a chance in the third game. But I mean, I don't know, man. It's been far too long. He probably doesn't even remember me now, and doesn't remember what I done or anything of the sorts. And I miss the good old days, man. I miss it.
like so much love from this community, and there's so much good stuff coming out of this community. You know, not just for me, not for me, it's for like everyone. Like after that one video where I talked about depression, you know, so many people sent me emails about how they had talked with other members of the community and they were able to like finally open up about certain issues that they've been, you know, harboring and holding in, and the fact that you guys were able to do that, because it's not just about like making stuff for me or trying to make me feel special, it's about, you know, connecting with each other. And I know that I said I was gonna get the website up and running to get a forum so you guys could all talk in one place. There was a little bit of a hitch in that. Sorry, I am trying my best to get that up. I don't know anything about web development, so I'm having to go through
long
other
before
channels.
he had clothes.
But if need be, I
And
will like
let
do whatever
alone
it
the
takes to get that
Markiplier
up
wiki.
and running as soon as possible. So seriously, thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, all the videos that were referenced in this game are in the description below. So thanks again, everybody. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye! Oh, hi there! That's my sculpture of Wade, in case you didn't know. I mean, obviously you can tell by the way that was way before. Hello, everybody. My name is Mark. My name is Markiplier, but that's just my handle.
Oh man, but still though, that is so crazy how long it's been since it's happened and like the heck is that? But seriously though, like it is such oh man, it's so crazy how time travels by so fast and like you lose track of everything and like oh man, this yeah, like at one point in time me and Mark did have a little bit of a conversation. Like we talked a little bit and we didn't talk much given how busy he was at the time and still is nowadays, but like we did have a little bit of an acquaintance going on there and like it didn't really go anywhere. Hell, when the very closest I was to getting Mark to voice himself in MA3 was that he did actually try to contact me. He really did. And but the problem with that is that we didn't have didn't have a script at the time. We didn't have it ready yet. So like I told him like sorry, like the script isn't ready yet and like anyway, by the time the script was ready, he pretty much dropped off the face of the earth again. I never heard from him again since. And it was a big letdown, really big letdown. And I wouldn't necessarily blame him. Like I know he's busy. Like he's busy with videos and doing other stuff, and it's just I hate it when people say they're gonna do something and never do it, and I wish people would just stop doing that and just do what they say they're gonna do and live up to their word. You know, I hate it when people just back out for whatever reason and not tell the person. And and this is not in any kind of malice towards him or anything. Like I'm just saying, like it would be an absolute honor to collaborate with him in anything. It doesn't even have to be a game. It can be anything. Literally like a show or something. Like hell, when I remembered him freaking voicing in freaking what's the show called? Villainous. Freaking voiced 505 in that. Another character I can't remember. But man. But seriously though, like if it wasn't for that fateful day where on Tumblr when I had the game made, I reposted or I tried spreading the word about the game all alone, all by myself. Nobody was doing anything about it. Nobody was doing anything. I was doomed to be obscure. And honestly, that might be the case nowadays. But then somebody, I don't remember their username, but I remember specifically what they said. And they said, "Come on, guys. We can do better than this. We know how hard it is to work on something and never get anything out of it." Or however it was worded. Basically, from that point on, everybody started reposting it. It caught and it spread like wildfire. Like it went viral throughout that little bit of people there, and eventually it did reach the mark. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have had you guys. I wouldn't have had Mark playing my games, and I wouldn't have the audience that I have nowadays. And it goes to show one act of kindness can change something for the better. And I couldn't have been more grateful for that, and for all the memories I made along the way, and all the friends I've met through the community and things like that. And I hope oh jeez, when I'm making Markiplier Adventures 3, as most of you know, and I'm using a completely different engine. I'm not using Game Maker, I'm not using Unity or whatever. I'm using Construct 3, which, if you never heard of it, it doesn't matter. But what happened is that I said I had a team, and basically it got to the point where, long story short, one person wasn't contacting like they should, dropped off the face of the earth, and basically the whole group just fell apart, and it just led to me working by myself. So anyway, I remember talking to Lixian about this, which he finally had a little bit of free time while Mark was making Iron Lung, and he recommended to me, actually, first off, he sympathized with me, obviously, for the situation, but he then recommended me Construct 3, and I've been using it ever since, and it's been a hell of a lot easier to learn and use than Game Maker, because Game Maker can kiss my ass for how ass whooping it is for beginners. Oh yeah, I can't wait to show you guys. I can't wait to show you guys what I have, but it's not the time yet. I still got work to do, but I am definitely making progress. I am definitely getting things going, much more than I ever could have imagined. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll give a sign to whenever I ever get it done or whatever. Like, if I could ever get a trailer out, I would let you know, or whatever. So anyway, that's gonna do for that. Thank you guys for supporting me and sticking with me, even though I haven't made anything or whatever for a long period of time. But seriously though, thank you guys. Thank you. For real. Like, I don't get to say it enough, and I don't get to hear it enough. Like, I put all this hard work into all that I do, whether it's games or animations, and I just wish to hear feedback. And some instances take longer than others to see that a light at the end of the tunnel, and with this game, and with this freaking MA3 freaking 6 freaking years worth being stuck in the dark, I hope it'll all be worth it. And I doubt Mark will ever get to play the game due to how busy he is and how not connected he is to the fandom anymore, but just all that matters to me at this point is just getting the game done and out. I don't care if he plays it or not. If anything, I could probably react to fans playing the third game if it ever does come out. Like, I could just possibly do that instead. And if Mark does play it, then oh well, I'll add that to it. or maybe its own thing. So anyway, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Like, I genuinely wouldn't be here without you guys. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Truly.